Hello and welcome to the Advocacy Life blog and podcast network. I am your host, Mr. Kevin Nunez. I am thrilled you chose to spend a few minutes with me. I am the host of the Purposely Broken World. This program is designed to raise more questions than answers. Did you know that 1 in 4 Americans are diagnosed with some form of developmental disability? That makes me your new disability buddy. I created this program to make you think, laugh, love about society, culture, and faith. Things that all interact with each other on an everyday basis. If you want a fresh take on life, then enjoy the ride and see you soon. Hello, friends out there in podcast land. Hello, friends out there in YouTube land. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, boys. Hello, girls. Hello, whatever. This is the June 1st episode of the Purposely Broken World. I'm your host, Mr. Kevin Nunez. I'm recording this on May 24th, 2024. Summer is here. It is Memorial Day weekend. And as I was trying to find topics for today's video, everybody's going, summer plans here, let's go outside, let's do this, let's do that. That's all well and good. I love a good party. I love a good beach day. I love a good day at the boardwalk. But there are still people out there who don't go anywhere, who don't leave the room on a nice day like this. Not because of COVID, not because of cash, although those are influences for sure. There are people out there, because they don't speak, because they require more care or more attention, the staff or family members that take care of them don't have the resources or the time or the energy to take them out on the beach or take them to the boardwalk or take them to the arcade or take them anywhere on a nice day like this. So this podcast is specifically dedicated to my non-verbal friends, my non-verbal allies, who require much more care than I could ever need. People look at me and say, oh my God, he needs this, he needs that. He can't do this, he can't do that. That may or may not be true, whatever. This is not about me. It never has been about me. There is a population in America that has been forgotten, has been neglected for far too long because they just don't speak English, they don't speak Spanish, they don't speak anything. They are just left behind. Today I want to give you examples of what it would be like to be nonverbal and to be an American, to be a human being and still be neglected. Example number 1. I want you to purposely, quote unquote, I know, pun intended, put your shoes on the wrong foot. Put the left foot in the right shoe. Put the right foot in the left shoe. And walk around. And see how long it takes for someone to notice what is wrong with you. I want you to time how long it takes you before you say anything. How long will it take someone to notice? How long will it take you as the individual to get annoyed? Sorry to say this, but for a lot of our caregivers, I've seen individuals walk around all day with the wrong shoes on the feet because no one takes the time to notice. And I can't blame it on the caregivers because they're overworked, they're overtired, they don't get paid enough. But when they go in the community, people don't even look at them. They are seen as less than. They are seen as not important because they can't speak. Usually, when someone goes to Walmart, someone like me is the poster boy because we sit at the front and we're greeters. Hi, welcome to Walmart. Can I check your ticket? Nice big smile, right? How about, for once, someone at Walmart hire someone who uses an alternate communication device? Whether that be, a voice navigation or a letterboard. Most Americans don't even know what a letterboard is. They just think about it as, oh, it's something that those people use, right? No, everybody should be trained on how to use a letterboard, especially first responders. Every first responder in America should have a letterboard or a whiteboard or some form of communication readily available to them in their vehicle, because a lot of times, just because you think someone looks high or looks drunk or whatever, or looks impaired in any way, that could not be the case at all. Sometimes they just don't communicate verbally, they're just out on the street and they're lost. But because they can't communicate that to you, you automatically take them down and arrest them. By holding their hands or taking them behind their back, they can't get you taking away the only tool they have to communicate. Yes, I know we have to protect our boys in blue. We have to protect our police officers. I understand that. I support the police. But that being said, we need to educate our first responders on how to communicate with these individuals, how to de-escalate a situation when they are overstimulated, how to notice when they are overstimulated, when they need those ear blocking devices, they need those earmuffs just to help de-escalate, when they need their fidget spinners to just help them relax. Every officer in America should have a little kit with a communication device, a whiteboard like I said, a letterboard like I said, a fidget spinner, earphones to help them just stop overstimulating. All those little things make a huge difference and would de-escalate so many terrible incidences that would. Hey friends, really quickly, I'm so sorry for interrupting the podcast, but I need to tell you how to support the Advocacy Life blog and podcast network. Yes, I have a few contributors, but basically it's just Jesus and I doing this thing together. So any donations will be greatly appreciated. You can do PayPal, Cash App, both linked in the bio. I published a book, Confessions from Disability Limbo, linked in the bio as well. Or finally, there is a paid newsletter, $5 a month, for those who want an extra bonus blog every Sunday. One last thing you can do is you can support the podcast directly through a link on the podcast itself and just leave a donation on the podcast itself if you just want to listen to the podcast. That's all I got. All links in the bio. Either way, thanks for your time. This is just value for value. If you like what I do, if you value what I do, then leave me a couple of dollars. If not, there's no obligation whatsoever. Thank you so much for your time. And now back to the show. 5 minutes to learn, folks. It takes 5 minutes to learn. Once you have the skill, you'll keep it forever. It's not rocket science. People are people. They get frustrated, they get overstimulated, they get depressed, they get sad. How many times have I seen a mom die, a dad die, a caregiver die, and an individual is left to wander the streets because no one cares for them, and next thing you know, they get taken down by a police officer because they are suspected to be high or drunk or whatever, and they're just now stuck in the system that doesn't care for them because they can't speak. People are people. Not everyone is gonna speak American Sign Language. They're not gonna. Can everyone be taught ASL? No, they cannot. Will everyone have the comprehension skills to understand American Sign Language? No, they will not. But are there other ways to communicate? Yes, there are. You can, if you spend time with an individual, you will know their language. You will know their mannerisms. For a typical person, 70% of what you say does not come out of your mouth. So why is it so unbelievable to want to interact with someone who is nonverbal? I love individuals who are nonverbal because they cannot BS you. They have to tell you what they want and what they need at all times. I'm the lucky one, folks, because I'm the one here talking to the microphone. I can direct any caregiver to do pretty much anything. I've had the best caregivers in the world, and I've had the worst caregivers in the world. There are so many individuals who have been abused, who have been neglected, just because the caregiver or direct support staff or support coordinator does not take the time to get to know them on an individual level. Every human needs and wants affection. I don't mean just sex, although sex is sex. People who are nonverbal can have sex. If they are consenting. You can consent without a verbal yes. You can also not consent without a verbal yes. We just need to pay attention. Consent is still consent. People can be taught proper social behavior within their capacity. I'm not saying, take every nonverbal person to a strip club. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is an example. If someone is 24 years old, they don't want to watch Sesame Street. They might want to watch the news or watch an episode of The Challenge or Baywatch. They are not always going to want to watch the same thing over and over again, just like you. Do not give a person a coloring book and expect them to want to color all day. No. How bored would you be after 20 minutes, an hour? Why do we expect people who are nonverbal to want to color all day long? Do not make them look at the TV all day. Do not make them look out the window all day. They deserve to be moved. They deserve to be played with. They deserve to be talked to, felt part of a conversation. They deserve to be laughed with. Not laughed at, laughed with. Because they're people. It's part of the human experience. Okay? Human. Why are we less than? Oh, I know. We should just kill all people with disabilities who can't speak. Yeah, I said that. No. Let me understand. Why do people hate us? Because we're different. Sometimes we need a little different in our lives. If we see the same thing, we cannot be expected to grow. But I know there's people out there who still want us dead because we can't speak. Who think we're not worth a damn because we can't speak. I'm telling you we are. We have hopes, we have dreams, we have goals. We just go about it differently. Don't give up on our people. Don't give up on our community. Don't give up. Fight for others. If you have a gift, you're responsible for using it and helping others. Helping others. Stop being selfish, folks. A hug is a hug. A hello is a hello. You don't have to move in with them. You don't have to take care of them 24/7. People think, oh my God, it's such a burden. We are a community. Be a community. Lift each other up. But no, we gotta take care of our own stuff. We gotta take care of our own crap, right? It's so much easier to go on our Instagrams, go on our phones, go on our TVs, and watch the latest episode of whatever on Netflix. Well, what if someone who's nonverbal could sit with you while you watch that show on Netflix? And they interact and have a different experience. But no, we give up on those people because they don't speak. As summer comes, and summer's here, because it's Memorial Day weekend, I'm asking you, if you know someone who's nonverbal in your community, go to them. Take them with you. Do not leave them stuck inside on a beautiful day. Don't give up on our people. Fight for others. Speak for others. Be the voice for others. Let them help you. If they have the capacity to get a job, let them get a job. If they want to have a girlfriend, let them have a girlfriend. One last example. How do you like your sandwiches? Do you like them with mayonnaise? Do you like them without mayonnaise? What if you were nonverbal? How do you communicate? I don't want mayonnaise, I want mustard. So often, I've seen my folks, my brothers and sisters, struggle through food because they're eating something they don't want to eat. Because they don't want mayonnaise on their sandwich, they want mustard. I've seen someone take a hamburger, stick it in the food processor, add water, hit puree, and then feed it to that individual. Would you eat that? Hell no. So why do we expect others to do the same? Just because they can't speak does not mean they don't have value. Please speak for others. Speak for them. Don't give up on them. Fight for them. I know I said a lot. I talk fast. But as you can see, I felt very passionate about this subject today. About my silent warriors. I was one of those people that was dragged kicking and screaming into a rehabilitation day program. When I was in my mid-20s, I wasn't partying, I wasn't drinking, I wasn't out getting a body count on girls. I was in a rehabilitation day program. A rehabilitation day program, for those of you who don't know, is a place where you're forgotten. It is adult daycare. Again, I say it's adult daycare. People are paid horrible wages to take care of us. Yes, they go out in the community. Yes, they try. But if they go to the mall, we gotta sit by ourselves because no one wants to sit with us. If we go to the movies, we have our own section. Nobody wants to sit next to the group of kids with disabilities. Stop it. People who are nonverbal are people. Don't give up on them. Don't give up on your neighbors. People who say, "Oh, I go to church every Sunday. I put money in the plate. I do this, I do that." No, you don't. You're still the biggest hypocrite because you don't want to talk to us. You avoid us. Don't give up on us, folks. Fight for us. Fight with us. See you soon. God bless. See you guys on June 15th. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. Wow, that was a really fun episode. Hope you guys come back. If you want to support once again, all you gotta do, Cash App, PayPal, or the link in the description in the bio. They're all there. Just click. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Thread, all that good stuff. All those links are in the bio. I will post on there regularly. Podcast episodes come out twice a month on the 1st and 15th. And the blogs come out every Wednesday, give or take. See you soon. Thanks for the support. And bye.